So the United States government continues to harass me in my home. I came downstairs to the basement room, and they had the neighbor run downstairs to her basement, which is her garage. She doesn't have a room. It's actually her garage. And so they have her on the other side of the wall, tapping and banging on the wall right now. I was upstairs. She was doing the same thing. So they had her run downstairs because they're tracking me in my home, floor to floor, nonstop. They keep disabling the internet. They keep having her hack into the speakers, disabling the speakers, disabling. This is AT&T right here. They're disabling. And then they're also disabling the phone, which is T-Mobile. They refuse to leave me alone. This has been going on for over a decade in various states. United States government targeting me with various judges that are connected to them, that worked with them, work with the United States government department. Apparently, if you're an intern or if you work with the United States government, they basically keep your information, and then they add you to the counterintelligence program so you can target and terrorize civilians for no reason at all, like the heifer next door is doing with the Bahamas prime minister son in their fake arranged marriage that they did for him to get a visa to come over here to the United States to help the United States gang stalk and terrorize black women. This is what's going on in the United States of America. The Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity, their members, all of them, every member, from the fraternity to the sorority. So the person talking about she about to make a comeback, don't trust her. All of them are involved. They've all been involved. I can talk about it because I contributed to her campaign, her and Biden's campaign. Matter of fact, they owe me money because I contributed to their campaign, and the whole time they were aware that they were authorizing me being targeted and terrorized and gang stalked and assaulted with directed energy weapons in my home. It's been going on several administrations, not just the current administrations, the few administrations before that. Everybody's been aware of it. That's why they're over here spending so much money to target and terrorize me, have the neighbors running floor to floor just to bang and tap on the wall to let me know that she's monitoring and watching me, which I already know. But they told her to, run downstairs, tap on the wall to let her know that she knows that we know that she's being watched. So that's what's going on, and this is what they're on today. It goes on all day long on a daily basis. United States government. This has been coordinated with judges. The judges that pretend that it's not happening. The attorneys that pretend that they're not involved and they're not coordinating. They'll be like, oh well, the judge said, and the judge will be like, well, this doesn't apply. And they just make up stuff, suggesting things to each other, coordinating with each other, and they're not following any type of law whatsoever. The law is made up to begin with, so they're basically, the law that's made up, they're not following that law. They're basically like, this doesn't apply. There's so many things on my case that the judge is like, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to do my own thing. And so that's what he's been doing with the attorneys, defense counsel attorneys that are coordinating with their co-counsel, who's the United States president's attorney. So this is what's going on in the United States of America. It's been going on for over a decade in several states, might I add, several states.